Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. Today, let's be real for a second. Jobs aren't what they used to be. Sure, the fancy office snacks may have gotten better, and maybe you don't have to wear a suit and tie every day. But the basic dynamics of work have not changed. It's still mostly trading your time for money, while somebody else controls the big picture. So, if you're sitting there at your desk wondering if it's time to bail, I'm here to help you out. Let's talk about three reasons why you want to ditch your current job. Number one, you're not learning anymore. Let's start with the big one. If you're not learning or growing, what is the point? Humans are wired to want progress. It's what keeps us from just buying a hut in the middle of nowhere, hunting squirrels, and call it a day. If you are at a job that no longer challenges you, it's probably time to reconsider your options. Maybe your current role feels comfortable, but trust me, comfort zone is the equivalent of saying stuck. And here's the thing. The corporate world is never as stable as it seems. One minute you're coasting along, and the next minute the company is structuring, and poof, your stable job is gone. Even the government jobs, which used to be the pinnacle of forever employment, found immune to cutbacks and budget changes. So if there's a chance to move somewhere that offers more learning opportunity or career growth, go for it. Your brain will thank you. And the future you will look back and say, wow, I was smart to leave before I became a corporate zombie. Reason number two, the people. Here is some hard truth. No matter how cool your job title sounds or how shiny the products you work on is, what really matters are the people you work with. You could be building the next spaceship to Mars, but if you're surrounded by jerks, it's just not going to be worth it. I have senior colleagues who will tell me time and time again that it's not the work, it's the people. Even though I still think reason number one is important. But I think they were right. Many of us spend more time at work than you do with your actual family, so you better like the folks you're spending all those hours with. Let's be honest though, sometimes there are just some genuinely awful people. Sure, some might have a permanent evil streak, but in most cases, it's the toxic corporate culture that brings out the worst in them. I once read something that says if a company fails, it's not because the engineers can't come up with good products, it's because the people at the top are making bad decisions. So, if you're stuck in a place where the environment is not right to nurture you as a person or foster the right creativity, maybe it's time to peace out. Reason number three, you're emotionally drained. If you're naturally a happy person and found yourself dreading work, then something's wrong, like seriously wrong. There comes a point where the mere idea of getting up and going to work drains your energy. You might feel constant burnout, sadness, or just a general sense of what is the point of all this. When your job becomes a source of dread, it's not just mentally exhausting, it can take a real toll on your physical health too. And let's face it, nobody's body deserves that kind of punishment for a paycheck. Your body and mind have ways of telling you when it's time to quit, even if you haven't fully admitted to yourself yet. So if every weekday morning feels like you're heading to a slow death instead of just a regular 9 to 5 job, you've got to listen to those signals. Quitting might just be the ultimate act of self-care. Plus, there's something really empowering about realizing that it is you who controls your happiness. So, what is the takeaway? Look, quitting your job isn't something to take lightly. You definitely want to have some savings before you take the plunge. But that's why I have been harping on about building a financial cushion in my past videos. It's so that you have the freedom to make big life decisions without having to worry about your rent. If you are in a place where you are not learning, surrounded by toxic coworkers, and feeling emotionally drained every single day, it might be time to dust off that resume and start planning your next move. Life is too short to stay in a job that sucks the joy out of you. Who knows? Maybe your next role will be the one where you actually want to wear pants to Zoom meetings. No promises though. In the end, finding a job that makes you happy and fulfilled is kind of like finding the right pizza topping. Sometimes it takes a few tries, but when you get it right, it's so worth it. So keep looking until you find a role that works for you. And remember, it's totally okay to quit when the time is right. Thank you very much for watching. See you next time.